Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. I apologise for the background noise. We are outside again, but I'm trying to get as many videos as possible in. And anyway, it's been a while since I've spoke about tankers, and I've had a couple of questions, so I thought I would answer some of them in this video. So you may remember, if you've been a follower of mine, that I was in Euronav, Frontline and DHT originally, and I also traded NAT. I got the dividend from that, and I also made profit on that. I made profit on Euronav and Frontline. I'm now only in DHT. My reasons for selling Frontline were I didn't like the way they were operating. As soon as the hype was on about tankers and they announced they were making huge profits and they announced the dividend rise, they suddenly flooded the market. So they went from, so let's say you have a company with 1 million shares on the market. They put the equivalent of 3 million shares on the market. Now, I'm all for like diluting the shares, but if you need to for debt or for growth, but that is ridiculous. You know, that was greed. Euronav, I like the board, I like the dividend, I like the way it was run, but it was just time for me to sell. It hit my price point. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Savvy Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of offers. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. We can see here that if you look at the stocks in the energy sector, you have Frontline and DHT. Yes, it's value stocks, and they reported a dividend of yield of 33.5%, and it has, if we look, compensated shareholders with a return on investment of 91%. Now, I put in just over $900 and I've received over $118 in dividends. It's not too bad. I've only had it 4 months. I picked it up as a hedge for my oil stocks. I considered it cheaper to pick up an oil stock and a tanker stock than it would be to pick up an oil stock pre-Rona. Now, of course, what I did was I picked up Shell at $10. When Shell went up, I sold it. And I've been doing like the yo-yo investing with the oil stocks, but I've just kept my tanker stocks there. So it's been quite lucrative for me, and it's been a system that works. Euronav, as I said, hit my price point. I sold it. If it comes down again, I will definitely go into it. NAT, it's more of a hype stock. You've got so many Robin Hooders in there. I'm not a fan, but I told you my price point for entering again. They're not as well run as DHT or Frontline. I'm not against going in it again, and I think it was one of Jeremy's mistakes, not selling when it went to 8. If I go in, it's going to be for a year down the line, but still, as I say, I'm not against going in, as it is the only tanker stock you can buy on Trading 212. Not everyone goes into stake like me. It was the reason I went into stake, to get more diversity on the tanker stocks. As I said, DHT and Euronav are my best ones, my best picks. If you want pure value, dividend not included, I've also given my picks on that. I did a whole video breaking down the company's financials of all the tanker stocks and how they've grown since the beginning of the year. You might want to check that out. I apologise, it's been a long time since I've done a tanker stock. I know they were popular. I'm sorry for the background noise, it's unavoidable outside, but I hope you've enjoyed this update. It is just a quick update. It is just to inform you the importance of looking into the background of a stock. The return on investment I've received, sorry about that. The return on investment I've received for DHT is more than I would have received for NAT. Don't get me wrong, I received a return on investment for NAT because I bought in at the right point, I sold at the right point, and I received dividends. Same with Frontline. I broke even when I sold it, but I received over £40 in dividends. So I would have kept Frontline if it wasn't for the fact that they diluted the shareholding so much. Now, I don't think it's worth the price. So I moved my money into DHT, my money from that sale into DHT. Euronav is a good one for me as well. I'll see you in the next video.